Hey Pisces, you're tuning into your May 2020 love reading. I hope everyone's happy, well, and above all safe at this time. Pisces, if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, I'd like to thank you for your support and the love and the beautiful energy that you bring to Soul Embers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm truly grateful to be part of such a beautiful community that we have here. So thank you. If you're new, my name is Andrea. I hope you stay for the journey and you find whatever it is that you seek here at Soul Embers. Guys, everything you need to know about this channel, the content of the channel, how I go about doing my readings and how energies can play out as well as timing is all in the description box below. If you wanted to reach out to me for a personal reading, I would absolutely love to do one for you. Details are in the description box below. So let's jump into it, Pisces, and see what's going on in your love life for the month of May. Pisces, when I was channeling your energy, I kept on feeling like, okay, those that I'm connecting with, if you have a gut feeling that something is off, it's off. Don't question your gut feeling. I feel that you already know what's going on, but you feel that you're being paranoid. You're not. There is something that's going on that you're unaware of with your person, whether you're dating casually or whether you're in a relationship, and your gut feeling is telling you that something is off, and it absolutely is. But I feel that it is all about to bubble up to the surface. I keep on seeing bubbles coming to the surface, and I feel that you're going to find out very, very soon about what's going on. So let's see what's going on with my beautiful Pisces. How are you currently feeling, Pisces? How are you currently feeling? Yeah, something's coming in, guys. It's going to be shocking. Maybe it's already come in. Maybe you've already had this realization. Maybe it's turned your whole life upside down. This is what I'm getting. Whatever it is that has to do with your person, it is really like it's caught you by surprise, but you already knew. It feels like you never thought they were capable, but you had the gut feeling. You didn't want to say anything because you thought you were going crazy. You thought you were being paranoid. You thought it was your own issues that were causing you to have these doubts or have these just this nudging that something wasn't sitting right. I feel that you may have been under a lot of stress recently in your own life with things that were going on around you, and that's what you put it down to. But something's come to the surface, and it's really, really turned your life upside down when it comes to your partner. I feel that you're in this state of, I knew it. I should never question my gut feeling. I should never second guess myself. When you know, you just know, right? So what's going on with this person of yours? Like, what's happened, Pisces? What's happened here? Yeah, they've decided to, they have decided to stop taking action towards you. They've decided that they've had some kind of realization when it comes to this union, whether, like I said, you're together in a relationship and you've been together for some time, or whether you're dating and you are yet to get it off the ground. They've had some sort of a realization about someone that they have been in contact with recently, that's made advances. I honestly feel that they may have considered stepping out of the relationship, but I don't see that they actually did. I feel that they caught themselves and they stopped before things got out of hand. But what I'm also hearing is, in order for it to get to that point, the damage is already done. right? So let's say you have been dating someone, you're not official, but you know, things were kind of heading towards exclusivity, and you didn't feel the need to date anyone else, but there was that gray area where you hadn't kind of made it, you hadn't kind of changed your status per se, you hadn't kind of made it official. And you have found out that they're possibly, you know, they considered someone else in their life. This person made a decision to not to not advance with the other person, with this other party. And not only did they lose them, they also lost you in the process. I feel that you may have uncovered something, quite possibly, or they may have just come out and told you the truth. This person sees clearly that that other person is not for them. They're very attracted to them. They're very, they feel a pull towards them, but they don't necessarily feel that it's worth losing you over them. But guess what, Pisces? They lost. They lost both here, and they're extremely disappointed and they're extremely upset. So why on earth would they do something like this? Like, what has caused them to turn their eyes and turn their thoughts elsewhere? They were ready for something new, guys. They wanted something fresh. Maybe their relationship had reached some kind of stagnancy. Maybe the passion had died off. Maybe the pressures outside of you guys were really impending on the relationship, and you weren't able to find that passion, to find that, you know, it's almost like that feeling of they felt that the spontaneity had gone. They felt that you weren't sexually attracted to them anymore. You didn't put effort into the intimate side of the relationship, and they couldn't see how this was going to further advance into taking that next step up, leveling up in the relationship. Whether you guys are coupled and wanted to move in together, whether you're coupled and you wanted to get engaged, or whether you're single, you're seeing each other and you wanted to, make it official and into a relationship. They felt that there was that passion that was missing from this, and this is what this other person brought to them, and they were attracted to that. But what you actually brought to the table was far more substantial, Pisces. What you brought them was stability. What you brought them was commitment and loyalty and longevity. You brought them a long-term loyal commitment. They could rely on you. There's this sense of integrity and honesty behind you that they soon uncovered they were jeopardizing, and they freaking jeopardized it. Cheating does not start just when you start seeing someone. It starts the minute you consider responding to a message. The minute you consider that moment where you make a decision that doesn't feel right, that's the minute cheating starts, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, that's just my personal opinion, and not everyone has to agree with that, but it's just mine, and everyone has one, right? So that's the kind of energy I'm getting here. So what are they going to do about this? This card wants to come out. They don't know how to come back in. They don't know how to fix this. They're just confused. What they thought, they've effed up. They freaking effed up big time. And now they're just in the dark. They don't know how to restore this. They don't know how to fix this. How do they rebuild your trust now? How do they get that back? How do they pick up where they left off with you? How can things ever be the same? These are the questions, Pisces, that you're asking. This is what you're asking of them. How can I emotionally invest in you? How can I take your word to the bank and know that this isn't going to happen again? Why aren't we working on this? And why are you looking elsewhere? Why did it have to reach that point? Why did it have to reach that point, Pisces? What happened here? You know, only you know. So I'm just going to pull out one more card just for you guys. I think that it took you a lot of, it's taking you a lot of courage, and it's taking a lot of strength for you to hold back from unleashing your emotions, your anger, your frustration. It's taking a lot for you to not say something that you can never take back. I have a feeling that you want to really step out of this or back into it, depending on what way you choose to go, without having any regrets. I feel that you have definitely done everything you can to keep this together. You've been extraordinarily patient with this person. That both of you, I feel, have external influences that impact on the relationship, but your foundation, it was passion. It has something to do with passion that was, you know, a little bit temperamental, that ultimately was the plug that pulled everything apart. Think of Jenga, okay? All right, so you've got your tower there, and where passion lies, someone pulled that out, and the whole tower just comes tumbling down because that wasn't in the foundation of that puzzle or that game, let's say, right? I hope that makes sense. You really tried to bring balance to this person's life. You really tried to, I feel that you sensed it, Pisces. I feel that you're intuitively, they don't need to say anything, like you can feel it. And you felt that there was a lack, and you felt that something was wrong, and you tried to. But this person had already started the process of shifting their path. This is the problem here. And I feel that they didn't even discuss fixing this. They didn't even approach you. So you were walking blindly, knowing that something was wrong, knowing where the problem lied, but couldn't do anything about it because they weren't ready to address it. And then they go off and they do something like this. So to finish this off, guys, I'm going to pull out a message from the divine on how you can work through this space in the month of May. Just some guidance, what Spirit wants you to know to keep your faith, keep going. You know, I mean, it takes two to tango, right? But you can make a choice to do the right thing by yourself, by you, and in the name of your own dignity, every moment of the day. Okay, so that's what the message I'm getting here is. You know, you're angry and you want to fly off the handle. Gee, I've done that more than once. What can I say? You're not alone there. Like, we're freaking human. We have emotions, we feel them, and I'm a firm believer that you need to lean into that energy. However, think about how you're going to step away from this. That's what I'm getting. And the card that fell on the ground, which is super, super frustrating, excuse me, is immunity. How amazing is this card here? So what I'm getting from this card, guys, as I look at it, is that this is really I get this feeling that your cells are being reproduced. I get the feeling that when it comes to this union, you have a choice, depending on how you respond to this, on how you're going to enter the new cycle. You know how they say our cells reproduce every, 7 years or something like that? That's the type of energy I get. You're laying the foundation for what lies ahead, depending on the choice you make. and this has given you the opportunity to build your immunity, to build your resilience, let's say, in certain areas where you would normally lean into your emotion and let them take control of you. This is an opportunity for you to really take control of that and make a decision on how you're going to move forward and how the next, say, 7 years of your life are going to unfold karmically. So let me pull out the meaning for you. The immunity card comes when we are feeling as though we are under attack. No shit. I wasn't going to swear, but I really feel you're pissed off, Pisces. I'm feeling it. You may be experiencing disagreements or arguments. Perhaps you are feeling belittled, unworthy, or misunderstood. Whatever the case may be, there is a feeling of the need to protect yourself. Of course you do. Sometimes these feelings may not even involve an individual person, but are perceived from the world at large. It's important that you stay grounded at this time and not fall into old patterns or behaviors or reactions. Spot on, right? This is an opportunity to deal with your feelings and the situation in a healthier way. You are not responsible for what others say, think, believe, or feel. Like this was out of your control, let's say. Let's say you did everything you could to prevent this from falling apart. Let's say you put in the effort and it wasn't reciprocated because they didn't approach you. You can't control their actions. All you control is how you are going to approach this so that you don't repeat. You don't take this energy into a new cycle with you and start repeating patterns or behaviors, right? You do not have to own it or try to fix or change anything in an attempt to appease them. Every person on this planet is responsible for their own behavior. Damn right. And they need to experience the consequence of that. It's part of learning and evolving. Every person, the immunity card offers you a layer of protection from the negative energy surrounding the situation so that you can respond and take action in a positive manner. This also helps you to see the bigger picture and how to resolve the matter in a way that ensures the highest good for all involved. Just as your physical body builds its immune system, energetically you are building a healthy response system to negative experiences and people. You will not be affected in the same way should this type of situation occur again in the future. You will gain a healthy form of protection on the inside and no longer need to energetically wear a shell of protection on the outside. Those around you will feel the shift in your energy as you become more accepting and open to letting others into your personal world. Wow, spot on. What a way to finish your reading, Pisces. So just to summarize, what I'm getting here is yes, you're absolutely right to be feeling the way you feel. You now have a choice as to how you're going to enter the next cycle and what patterns and behaviors you want to close out. You're going to be challenged. You're going to feel resistance. You're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to want to lash out. It's up to you to decide how you're going to approach this so that you can walk away with your head held high. That's the message I'm getting here for you. Have a wonderful month, guys. As always, please do comment. I love reading your stories and I'm nosy and I want to know. I'll see you for next month's love reading. Bye.